everybody. Good to have you in. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to go over to Genesis chapter 22 today. Genesis 22 and verse number 14. I want to look at one word in this single verse. We'll read that verse. In verse number 14, the Bible says, "And Abraham called the name of that place Jehovah Jireh. As it is said to this day, in the mount of the Lord it shall be seen." And of course, that word being Jehovah Jireh. I want you to know today that the Lord will provide. The Lord will meet your needs. The Lord has everything. He knows everything about you. He's got it all under control. But as we look at this chapter, we look at chapter 22 and we see Abraham and we see his son Isaac. It took the complete obedience and faithfulness of Abraham to experience God for who and what He is and what He had to offer. You see, at the beginning of the chapter, Abraham is given an unusual request. God says, I want you to sacrifice, I want you to offer up your only son Isaac on the altar on my behalf. Please, I want you to give your only son. And can I tell you that Abraham was completely faithful and obedient? Abraham did exactly as God commanded, even though he did not understand how could this be. What a request. Are you serious, God? Maybe I'm misunderstanding. He knew exactly what was expected of him. He knew exactly what God wanted, and he was completely obedient. At one point, Isaac, on the way to this location where ultimately he would be offered up, he asked his father, he says, we've got the fire, we've got the wood. Dad, where's the offering? And Abraham tells his son, God will provide. God will provide us that offering. Don't you worry, son. Oh, the faith and the obedience of Abraham. All the way to the point of his arm raised with a knife in hand, prepared to do exactly as God said. At that moment, God says, okay, stop. Abraham, stop. You hear me? I know where you're at. I can see that you are completely obedient and that you are committed to whatever it is that I have called you to do. Whatever it is I want you to do. And can I tell you that Abraham was blessed? He was blessed beyond comprehension. God took care of Abraham. God blessed his seed because he was faithful, because he was obedient. Jehovah Jireh. When Abraham thought of that place, he thought of how God provided, and he did. He provided a sacrifice. There was a ram stuck in the thicket. God had provided, and God will provide for you today. You say, I don't understand. I don't know where I'm at right now, or why am I going through this? I don't understand. God does, and He will provide. Trust Him. You be faithful, and you obey Him. God will provide. Jehovah Jireh. Never doubt that. Never forget that. God is there for you. God will meet you.